Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I know, long overdue. So today I'm gonna do a quick wash and go for the summer, like my summer routine wash and go. So we're gonna start off with freshly washed hair. I wet plopped. I just had my hair in a plastic bag while I did my makeup, in a plastic bag, and a plastic shower cap while I did my makeup, and I wet plopped using the Shea Moisture, Manuka Honey, and Mafura Intensive Hydration Leave-In. And that's what I used. Just made sure my last rinse was with cold water. And I just put this in while my hair was still dripping wet. So, just gonna section off my hair and start off. I don't have a clip. Oh, yes I do. Okay, let me just take the scrunchie while I do this. Okay, so for today, what I find very helpful is for the summertime. Well, the product that I use for the summertime is the Devacurl Ultra Defining Gel. And I know it's pricey and I have the big one, but I don't spend my coins on hair products. My best friend sent me this and it's been a miracle worker in the summer. So I just use a leave-in. This one, actually I chose this one because it's more like a cream. It has like more of a cream consistency than an actual leave-in, but obviously it's a leave-in milk, but it gives you more of a cream consistency so the moisture will stay there. So I'm just gonna take about 1 pump of the gel, put it into my fingers, make sure it focus on the ends. Take smaller sections because I want more curls. The bigger the section, the less the curls, less curl you will have. I mean, the bigger the section, the more clumped up and the more like bigger curls you have. The smaller the section, smaller ringlets you have. Just do that, curve, and there you go. Shake, scrunch. You want to hear that little bit of a sorry, it's dripping down my chest. You want to hear a little bit of that scrunch, scrunch. Section in the middle. I use smaller sections because I have finer hair. And it is, I'm sorry, I'm just looking in the mirror. I use smaller sections to have finer hair, and I do want more curls to make the appearance of my hair be like I have a lot of hair. So just scrunch. Same thing with this section. It doesn't really take that long once you get the hang of it. Just make sure you tilt your Denman brush at a little angle like that, so then you can form these ringlets here, and you scrunch it up to activate the rest of the curl. You're gonna get a crunch with this gel. I'm so sorry. You're gonna get a crunch with this gel, but that's nothing you can't diffuse or scrunch out later. So like I said, I have very fine hair. It doesn't take me very long at all. The thing that does take long, another pump, just for this section though, because this is a larger section. The thing that takes the longest is pretty much another, like, maybe like a quarter pump. The thing that takes the longest is the drying. It's like you're a slave to your home when you're drying your hair, when it's wash day. Another thing that I like about this gel is that you don't have to re-add product tomorrow. Like to refresh your hair, you don't have to re-add product. Like you saw in my last video that I use a leave-in to refresh my hair. I'll do that only if my hair is looking a little dry, maybe like on the 4th, 5th day. But I try to stretch my wash and goes about, just gonna split this in two. Just try to stretch my wash and go for a full 7 days or 6 days, as much as I possibly can. But yeah, this one, just add a little bit of water and you're good. Scrunchity, scrunch, 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 scrunch. Full pump. Focus on the ends. Make sure that's back there. I do have a dupe, very affordable dupe. Obviously, it's not as large as this bottle, but I do have an affordable dupe that gives you the same results as this gel and also as your Eco Styler. I do have a dupe, and I will show you guys a little bit later on. Super affordable. Just gonna continue on doing this to the rest of my hair. Shake and scrunch. Okay. So I just do this throughout my whole head. I'll be right back to show you what I do on the top of my hair, because the top of my hair is a little bit different. So I'll be right back, guys. Okay, so I'm back. I did move back a little bit so you guys can see the top of my head, because obviously that's where we're going right now. So on the top of my hair, I tend to switch between finger coiling and shingling method, just because, yes, the Denman brush, let me get my hair out of my face while I'm talking. It looks funny. The Denman brush does do a good job to define your hair, but because my hair is so fine and thin, especially at the top, it just needs a little bit of extra help, like a little extra boost. So a very generous pump. Okay, a very generous pump of the gel. I'm gonna smooth that in, make sure it's all distributed. So I'm just gonna brush it out. So it should be evenly distributed. So I'm just gonna take a thin layer. I'm gonna part my hair this way, so I have the majority of my hair. So just gonna shingle, shingle, shingle. So what shingling method is just taking your strands and smoothing them out, just to make sure that every strand is distributed. Don't be scared that it looks straight. My hair looks very straight. I have a lot of have very fine hair, so it looks very straight when it's wet, but trust me, it will shrink up and curl up, I guess. So I shingle. Now I'm gonna start, let me just brush this out, detangle a little bit. Finger coiling. Just moving back so you guys, make sure you guys can see. Take small little sections to make sure that you have very defined hair. This gel is amazing. I mean, this combination is amazing for definition and maintaining moisture. For me personally, for my type of hair, I have 3B to 3C hair. Some sections, most of it is 3B. Some sections are 3C. But I do love my definition. And I'm just gonna, since this is a small section, I'm just gonna go like this and use my Denman brush. I do like moisturized curls. I do like the definition. I do have thin hair. So the smaller the section, well, not like very tiny, but you know, a small piece of hair. Just make sure it's all defined. If you have maybe 3C, 4A hair, this method can work for you as well, in my opinion. But you know, no two curls are alike and no two people are alike. So it all depends. You might need to go in with a cream to see it, to have a little bit more of moisture, or seal it off with an oil at the end, which helps a lot of people. Oils are amazing, just to seal the moisture in. Okay. Okay. Just let down a little bit of those edges with that teeny bit of gel. Okay, now I'm gonna take about a half a pump more. I know this is a lot of product, but we want our curls to stay, especially here in New York. It has been extremely, I'm just gonna flip my hair over. It has been very rainy lately. I'm pretty sure if you live somewhere down south, it has been extremely rainy lately. It's that time of year. Just gonna scrunch it in. Make sure you hear that little, that's always a good sign. Just a little bit more. The front of my hair looks like a little frizzy here. And Anything that looks a little bit frizzy, just grab it and go over that little section. Make sure that the coats are, that the strands of the hair are coated, because what frizz is ultimately is your hair looking up for moisture. So we want it to not look up. We want it to stay in its place. Okay, now that I have scrunched it in with my hands, we're gonna take a t-shirt or a microfiber towel, whatever you have. I prefer t-shirts. And we're going to soak the excess product. It's just one of those big cotton t-shirts that I sleep with. Okay. All right. Well, this is the result wet. I normally, oh, look at that little thing. You know that's gonna be a ringlet. Shrink up. But we're just gonna let it air dry for a little bit. I'm not gonna touch my hair anymore for the rest of the remainder of the drying process. I normally air dry for about an hour, 40 minutes to an hour, and then I'll finish off diffusing for the definition, because like I said, I have very fine hair, so we wanna boost that hair as much as we can. So I'll be back to show you guys the final results. Okay guys, I'm back. It's been, I think, like 2 hours. I air dried for an hour and a half, and then I just diffused and I picked out my hair, and these are my results. Here's definition. I just laid my edges here, but this one little it won't let me be great. You will see it. So yeah, these are my results, and they pretty much last the whole week. If I'll refresh, I'll go in with a leave-in like you've seen in my other video, but that's pretty much it. Oh wait, the other gel. Okay, this is the gel that I was talking about, Koils by Nature Herbal Defining Cream. I am sorry, it is dripping everywhere, but this gel is bomb AF. It has replaced my Eco Styler, and I only have the Devacurl because my best friend bought it for me. That thing is way too expensive, but definitely worth it. Devacurl is so worth it. It's just very expensive. So this one I think was $8.99 at Target, and it's really good ingredients. It has a really good hold. Will last you throughout the your wash week. Pair it with a leave-in if you want. You can use it by itself. It has really clean ingredients as well, but if you want me to do a tutorial on this, I will. But it pretty much gives me the same results, like the same exact results. Great. Controls frizz, and right now, you know, the weather's acting up a little bit. So yeah, that's it guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you made it this far, thank you, because I know I ramble. Thank you so much. I'll see you in the next video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and follow me on Instagram at Rissa's Curls, same as my Instagram, same as my YouTube, Rissa's Curls. Bye guys, see you next time.